Good evening and welcome back. After 10 years, Salisbury University finally crossing the finish line and opening up its new MASME Center. 47 ABC's Layla Wea went to that ribbon cutting event today to see what officials had to say about the big accomplishment.
Salisbury University cut the ribbon to new beginnings today, opening up the door to the brand new MASME Center, where students will be able to achieve their full sales potential.
The students finally have a space to meet, discuss, and how they can grow, right? So we have a lot of facilities here, with a lot of computers, a lot of multimedia equipment, and it's up to the students, how they end up using it.
Salisbury University saw that it was time for a new environment where students can take their marketing education to the next level. Chair of the marketing department, Dr. Amit Pudar, says the new center will hopefully bring more businesses to the university.
Having a space allows us to attract a lot of companies who normally would not come. I mean, it's one thing to meet employers, potential sponsors in our offices, right? It's another thing to bring them to a place. So I think it will really allow us to, showcase, what Salisbury University is all about.
With all of the new bells and whistles like a new call center and conference rooms for marketing meetings, Associate Professor of Sales and Marketing Dr. Judy Billups says she's looking forward to the endless possibilities the new facility will bring to marketing students.
I hope that it'll build the esprit de corps, that they'll have a real feeling of community. And as we continue to grow and we enter into the next decade of the sales center, I'm hoping that we can reach back out to our alums and have them come back to campus, maybe have a homecoming of sorts, so that we can actually help them to know that they're part of our community, even though they're graduated.
Reporting in Salisbury, Layla Wea, 47 ABC, WMDT.
Now, Dr. Pudar adds that he's looking forward to all of the new companies that the new facility will hopefully bring to the area. And also at Salisbury University, they turned the tables, having the employers give their elevator pitches to future employees. The MASME Center held a job fair where students took the lead, listening to career pitches from over a dozen potential employers on the hunt for the perfect match. Orkin recruiter Haley Ellis says this gives the jobs the perfect opportunity to get to know the students, while also giving the students a chance to get a feel for what each job has to offer.
Coming to these events and being able to talk to students, kind of explain who you are, why we're here, I think kind of helps them become more comfortable in what's out there. So, and I'm old-fashioned. I prefer to kind of meet them in the, face-to-face and have a conversation.
Now, the next fair will be held this coming fall. Moving on here tonight, the Salisbury Paramedic Foundation carrying on the legacy of fallen firefighter Captain Brian Lewis. The beloved first responder now has a scholarship in his name called the Captain Brian Lewis Memorial Scholarship Fund. President of the foundation, Debbie Hamill, says the scholarship will help support aspiring paramedics, and the foundation is hoping to attract more well-rounded, community-driven firefighters just like Captain Lewis.
I think we want a scholarship to help people get started in a career, but we want to raise more Brian Lewises. We want people to want to aspire to work with the level of dedication that he showed.
Now, the foundation is accepting donations through checks with the hopes of offering the scholarship annually. And at this time, we're going to throw things over to our chief meteorologist, Rich Werdzik, who's standing by. Rich, what's it going to look like this weekend?
Well, Rob, we're going to have more of the sights behind me here, especially for tomorrow as clouds start to move out, and we're going to get back to the sunshine. Temperatures taking a dip this weekend, but we'll get to the warmer numbers here with my 7-day coming up. I wanted to start with the nice view here from Camden. This was at sunset. Comes from Eileen Waldron. Beautiful shot with the colors showing up here as the clouds were starting to thin out. This was after the cold front moved out. Some of that dry air was starting to work in. And we've got another cold front coming in, and we've added the chance for a few showers again for tomorrow. So I'll track that for you in Futurecast in a moment. We hit 55 today at the Salisbury Airport, a couple degrees above average. It ended up being the warmest day this week. And overall, this was the gloomiest and nastiest day of the week. We couldn't get those temperatures up with all the sun we had earlier this week, but just how it worked out with southerly winds, bringing in the milder air with the moisture. So cold front off the coast, showers lingering in behind it. The cloud deck that's been over top of the area is starting to break up too. So we'll have some clearing late tonight. And then this front's going to be arriving by tomorrow morning. It's going to have a little help with it, some upper level energy, and that's going to squeeze out what little moisture is left at the surface. in the form of a few showers. Now, before we get to Futurecast showing you here, this cold front coming in is still not much of a cold front. It's tapping into some Arctic air, what little Arctic air is available in Canada, kind of bleeding south here. So see where the numbers are. You go up to Toronto, that's where the teens are. We're not going to see that type of weather, but tomorrow night may be very cold. Could have a 19 or 20 on the board for a few hours. Here's Futurecast going into tomorrow. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. Clouds start to fill back in. That's that disturbance I'm talking about along with the cold front. And if you notice Futurecast picking up a little mix there, at the surface, we're going to be in the 40s. You go up a couple thousand feet, the temperature is going to be below freezing. So that freezing level is very close to the ground. So with the raindrops, I wouldn't be surprised if something called grapple. There's snowflakes that kind of melt and turn into like little snowballs, little mini pellets, if you will. Not sleet pellets, but you get the idea. You've probably seen them before. You might see them tomorrow is what I'm saying here in the morning. You don't have to worry about it, though. Again, with temperatures above freezing, roads just wet, that'll be a morning event. By the afternoon, precip's gone, clouds are starting to move out, and we will get back into some sunshine for Sunday, but it's going to be chilly there Sunday morning. Showers ending here. We had a couple left over, maybe drizzle and mist here in the next couple of hours, but lingering clouds briefly giving way to some clearing, and they'll go back to the clouds for tomorrow morning. We go to the Brazier's Carpet Care dog walking forecast. Say hi to Gracie. Great picture there. Thank you, Michael. We've got yellow paws on the board through about noon, and that's where our chance for some of those showers will be. Temperatures in the mid-40s into the afternoon. I hope we get a little sun for the afternoon. I hope I'm completely wrong with that cloudy symbol. I'm just not too confident we get a lot of sun tomorrow afternoon. I am confident about Sunday's forecast. It'll be wall-to-wall sunshine. After that start in the 20s, we'll end up about 47 in the afternoon. How about 60, though, on Monday? Short-lived cold snap. Look at next week. We're close to 70 on Wednesday, but that is a better opportunity for some rain along a cold front. Brandon and Devin, they're coming back right after the break with more DSI. Stay with us.